I recently made a trip to the wonderful world of Walmart to do a little bit of grocery shopping. And it was during this trip that I wondered if they've got anything I could use in my shop. And believe it or not, I picked up a total of 7 items for 69 bucks. That's the perfect amount to spend, cuz. So let's dive right in and take a quick look at what I picked up. So I've only gone to Walmart one other time trying to find some tools, and I did a video on it right here. And one thing I realized with that video is that with a little bit of digging, you can find a few gems. And I think I found 7 great additions for your shop for $69. And yes, I did spend $69. And obviously, if you do the math, each one of these items averages for less than $10, and we're gonna go from cheapest to most expensive. And there's 2 things to consider with each item we're taking a look at today, and that's price and utility. And I do think all the items I picked up have utility at a great price, so let's not waste any more time and dive into our first tool. So our first item of the day is the HyperTuff 16-ounce double-headed rubber mallet. You know, my cat recently lost its tail, so I took him to Walmart. Yeah, I heard they're the largest retailer. Whoop-de-doo, a rubber mallet. What's so special about this? Well, first and foremost, it's the price. When I looked at the bottom shelf, I had sticker shock as this mallet's only $5.44. But maybe rubber mallets are just that cheap, so of course I had to Amazon deep to find a comparable version, and the cheapest I found on Amazon was $9.76. But that's not the reason why I purchased this mallet, as I honestly would have paid double for it. 2 of my most used mallets in my shop are my black one and my gray one, with the black one being just a little bit harder and stiffer to coerce your wood into place, while the gray one is just a little bit softer and gentler so that you can use it on some of your more delicate projects. But since this is a 2-sided mallet, it replaces both of those mallets with one mallet. So not only do you get the harder black side, but you also get the softer white side all in one mallet. Another benefit of having a 2-sided mallet like this is to prevent marking up your workpiece. If you're dealing with lighter woods like maple or plywood, you could easily mark up your workpiece with the black rubber mallet. But the softer white side of this mallet avoids all that, leaving your workpiece clean and clear. And all of this for just over $5 I think is a great pickup from Walmart, which probably sounds just as weird as it is for me to say. We've got a lot more to check out. Let's move on to our next item. Next up, we have the HyperTuff lighted magnifying glass. Let's give it a quick look. You know, if Dire Straits robbed Walmart, they would get their honey for nothing and their chips for free. So I'm 49 and about to turn 50, and each year it becomes more and more difficult to see. And I'll have to say that once I started off using some readers, they've become more addictive than crack. So I've found it absolutely necessary to get a little bit of eye assistance in the shop. So I thought for just $5.46, 2 cents more than our last item, this would be a great addition. And just for comparison purposes, when I scoured Amazon, the cheapest one that I found went for about $9.99. So what's this little guy come with? Well, let's take a closer look. First and foremost, you'll notice that this has got a clear optical grade acrylic lens that has 3 times magnification, which in my opinion is plenty of magnification to lift those words off the page or even allow you to see your measurements. And with its 3-inch wide lens, it's just about the perfect size to place in your pocket or your apron. But one of my favorite features is its lighted feature. If we flip the red button on the front, you'll see that 2 LED lights on one side light up your area. And this easily illuminates any area and gives you just enough light to see what you need. And another add-on bonus of this magnifying glass is if we open up the back, you can see it comes pre-installed with 3 AAA batteries. And all of this for just over $5 I think is a great addition. So I'm pretty pleased with both items we've taken a look at so far today, as they both meet my price and utility requirements. But we've got a lot more to take a look at. Let's move on to the next thing I got at Walmart. Next up, we have the HyperTuff 11-inch C-style locking pliers. Let's give them a look. Why does the clerk at Walmart let the customer decide if they want paper or plastic? Well, beggars can't be choosers. So as you can tell, we're hitting HyperTuff quite a bit here, and that's because HyperTuff is all over the shelves at Walmart. And when I saw these pliers, it reminded me of something else, and that's the Kreg face clamps. And they really are quite similar, but let's first talk about the price of these HyperTuffs. So this one, what I'm going to be calling a face clamp, costs $7.44. And if you were to buy a similar clamp to this from Kreg, you'd be spending about $20, and all the other brands are just under $20. So this truly is about half the price. Let's take a closer look. So first off, this is like any other locking gear pliers with a little bolt on the end that you can turn to either tighten the clamp or loosen it. And just like with these pliers and clamps, it's got an easy squeeze release lever. If we look at the clamping jaws of these pliers, you can see they have 2 swivel pads on either jaw, which is perfect for what I intend on using these clamps for, either to hold down my pocket hole jig or to even out 2 boards when doing glue ups. And these clamps really do have an extensive range of clamping capacity, going from 0 all the way up to about 3.5 inches wide. And since these pliers or face clamps are all metal construction, they're going to last you a while. And for just over $7, I'm pretty pleased with this one as well. Well, we've got 3 winners so far, but we're not even halfway done. Let's take a look at the next tool I got at Walmart. Next, we have the Hart 12-inch impact rated extension. Let's give it a look. What's the difference between Michael Jackson and a Walmart grocery bag? Well, one's made out of plastic and dangerous for your kids to play with, and the other holds groceries. So with this impact driver extension, size really does matter. Now, I don't think I could have too many of these in my shop, as I use them quite frequently. And frankly, ones like this can be hard to find at your big box store, or they could just be way overpriced. So when I saw this one at Walmart, I knew I had to pick it up, as it came in at less than $10 at $10.84. Now you can find cheaper versions of this on Amazon, but you really have to be careful, as most of those are not impact rated. So let's take a quick look at this Hart version and see what it's all about. First and foremost is the size, as the bit itself is 12 inches long, and once it's in an impact driver, it has a reach of about 11.5 inches. If we look at the bit itself, you can see it uses a 1/4 inch hex shank with a locking knob on the very tip so that you can easily slide it into an impact driver. But since it has that 1/4 inch hex shank, it can also be locked into any standard drill as well. But let's take a look at the other side of the bit, as this is where you're going to find the impact features. Right near the end of the bit, you're going to find the torsion zone. This is a narrow section designed to absorb the shock and twisting forces generated by an impact driver. And it's that torsion zone that's really going to ensure that this bit doesn't break on you. Right beyond that torsion zone, you're going to find the magnetic quick change collar design. This magnetic collar locks your bit into place, and you can quickly and easily replace that bit by simply lifting up on the collar, removing the bit, and putting in the appropriate bit. And all that's great, but the real power of this bit has to do with its length, allowing you to get into spots that you normally couldn't get into with a normal bit. And once again, for just under $10, this is a great addition for any shop. Well, we're getting through them, and I'm quite pleased with each tool we've looked at so far. Before we move on to our next Walmart tool, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and share this video, as it really helps out this woodworking channel. Also, if you haven't already, check out my website, FlynnDoggWoodwork.com. There you can find all sorts of fun woodworking accessories, like all the t-shirts that I wear in my videos. And just like with all my videos, if any of the tools we take a look at today interest you, I'll leave links in the description below so that you can go check them out for yourself. And finally, if you'd like to support the channel, check out my channel memberships. There you get early access to all my videos, as well as 1 member video a week. Now let's get on to our next Walmart tool. Next up, we have the HyperTuff 5-piece 8-inch file set. Let's give it a look. You know, I keep on trying to buy one of those Walmart grocery dividers, but the cashier keeps on grabbing it and putting it back on the rack. So I've been needing a file set for quite some time now, and when I saw this one from HyperTuff, I thought I'd give it a try. Now normally when you think of a file set, you think of metalwork, and yes, I will be using these with metal. But I think there's also a use for them in woodworking as well. See, right now the only shaping tool that I have for wood is a rasp. And this 6-piece set from Rockler is pretty good, however, it does have one main problem. It's pretty aggressive. And sometimes I just don't want to remove that much material, so that's exactly why I got this HyperTuff File Set. So let's first talk about the price of this HyperTuff File Set, as we're still under $10 at just $9.88. And when I dug deep on Amazon, about the cheapest comparable version that I could find was $15.95. So this HyperTuff file set does have a decent amount of savings, but let's dive into it and see what it comes with. One of the first things that you'll notice is that it comes in all of the most popular designs that you'll need for shaping. And these shapes include 1 round, 1 half round, 1 flat, 1 triangular, and 1 square. And all of these files have forged, milled, and heat-treated steel construction for strength. If we look at the files themselves, you can see they have a double-cut serrated pattern so that you can get through your material efficiently. And if we look at the handles of these files, you can see they have a pretty comfortable grip with little divots on the end for your thumb and index finger, giving you a firm grip. But most importantly for me, if I do 10 strokes with the rasp versus 10 strokes with the files, you can see that the file is much more gentle on the wood, allowing me to really refine my workpiece without removing a heck of a lot of material. And for under $10, I'm very pleased with this 5-piece HyperTuff set. Well, we've been pretty lucky so far and ended up with 5 tools that I think are worth having, but let's move on to our next Walmart tool. Next up is the HyperTuff 3-piece stubby auger bit set. Let's give it a look. You know, my baby's mama almost left me because of autocorrect. Yeah, that's the last time she'll text me, can you bring home some milk from Walmart? So if you saw this video right here, you know that I was completely impressed with the Wood Owl auger bit set. There's only one problem with this set, is it costs more than $42 for a 3-piece set. So when I saw this set with the exact same 3 sizes coming in at just over $10, I knew I had to give it a try. But will this HyperTuff set compete? Well, let's give it a test. Let's first compare this HyperTuff set to the Wood Owl set. At first glance, both of these bits look really similar, but there are a few subtle differences. First off, the HyperTuff bits are just a little bit shorter than the Wood Owl bits, coming in at 4 3/4 versus the Wood Owl at 6 1/2. This also means that the boring piece of the bit is a little bit smaller with the HyperTuff, with the HyperTuff's boring section of the bit at about 2 1/4 inches, while the Wood Owl is about 2 1/2. You'll also notice that the tips of the bit are a little bit different as well, with the Wood Owl having a brad point versus the HyperTuff, which just has a screw tip. And the last major difference between these two bits is the shank, as the Wood Owl has a 1/4 inch shank and the HyperTuff has a 3/8 inch shank. And as I said earlier, both of these sets have the exact same sizes, with 5/8, 3/4, and 1 inch bits. So how do these bits cut? As that's really the question. Now we know from previous experience that the Wood Owls leave a clean cut and have very little tear out when they go to exit the wood. So let's grab the 1 inch bit and do a comparison side by side of the Wood Owl versus the HyperTuff. And as I'm boring out these holes, I can tell that both bits are easily boring out those holes. And as to be expected, that Wood Owl has a perfectly clean hole with 0 tear out. And I'll have to say with the HyperTuff, the hole is just as clean, but as you can see, there was a little bit of tear out. And frankly, at 1/4 of the price of the Wood Owl, I'm willing to overlook a little bit of tear out. So if you're on a budget or just not willing to pay the price of those Wood Owls, this could be a great cheaper alternative. Well, it's hard to believe it, but we're finally down to my last Walmart pickup. And this is probably one of the items I'm most excited about, so let's check it out. This is the Magnog Grip tool pouch. Let's give it a look. I finally found out where Walmart stores those Terminator toys. Yes, I'll be back. So this Magnog Grip tool pouch is perfect for when you don't want to put on an apron, or maybe you just want to take a couple of tools outside the shop. And since this is such a versatile tool, it is the most expensive thing I picked up at Walmart, coming in at a whopping $16.88. And Walmart is the place to get it, as they have this exact same tool belt on Amazon for just under 20 bucks. So let's take a closer look at this tool pouch and see what kind of features it has. One of the first things that you'll notice is this little black pad on the very front of the pouch. This is what they call the Magnog Grip. Not only can it store screws and other magnetic accessories on the outside of the pouch, but you can also store them on the inside of the pouch. This ensures that all of your metal hardware or magnetic tools stay with you no matter where you're at. But that front pocket isn't the only storage solution with this pouch, as it's actually got a total of 8 different pockets. A main pocket which spreads to about 4 inches wide, as well as the smaller magnetic pocket that we just took a look at. And if we lift up that magnetic pocket, you'll see a total of 6 more pockets right on the side of the pouch. And there's even a metal hammer holder right on the side that can hold some of your largest hammers. And if you're curious like me, you may wonder, how far can that waist strap go? Because if you've watched this channel for any period of time, you know that my weight can fluctuate. I think you can safely say that this pouch can accommodate a waist of just a little over 52 inches. And how much can this pouch hold? Well, I've got every single tool we've taken a look at today in the pouch right now, and then some. Well, I think this is another winner and a great mobile workshop for anybody that's on the go. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm actually a little bit blown away by being able to find all of these great tools at a place like Walmart. Well, I really appreciate you joining me today, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and share this video, as it truly does help. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out my website, FlynnDoggWoodwork.com. There you can find all sorts of fun woodworking accessories, like all the t-shirts that I wear in my videos. And as a reminder, just like I do with all my videos, I'll be sure to leave links in the description below, so if any of these tools interest you, you can go check them out for yourself. And lastly, if you'd like to support the channel, check out my channel memberships in the description below. There you get early access to all my videos as well as one member video a week. Until next time, take care as always. Yes, sir. So I went to Walmart the other day and I noticed that they're selling ears of corn for $1. That's a buck an ear. I said that's piracy. Come on. Yes. Let's try this one. So I was at Walmart checking out the other day when the clerk told me to strip down facing me. I was down to my socks before I realized she was talking about my credit card. All right, last try. So I was at Walmart the other day when I bought an end table for my bed. Yeah, I had to give them my number at checkout. They keep calling and calling me. I told them I just wanted that one-night stand.